Yo, how's it guys? So tomorrow morning I will be fishing with brother Rylan and one of his friends. So I was just getting all my gear ready and making room on the camera, and going through my gear I realized I don't have my tubbies. So that's a fail. I'm not bringing the plugging setup, I'm just doing light tackle for a specific reason which I'll be getting to in just a second. I will be mainly focusing on the flies. I brought some of my grubs too from ALOHA Tackle and Knock. And yeah, I guess I'm just contemplating right now. Do I use my normal high fish gear cooler bag? I have the large one, the older models, and I'm debating if I should use that or bring just my small little Titan cooler bag, because I'm not bringing my plugging setup and I'm not bringing all of the gear I normally bring. So maybe I can minimize my stuff and just go with my small cooler bag. Reason being is actually, it's kind of embarrassing to say, but I am injured. I've had a hernia, kind of embarrassing to say. So with that, technically diving is out of the question for the time being, and fishing, I'm kind of teeter-tottering the borderlines here, but I need to do this. There's a lot going on, and I guess anytime I can kind of squeeze in a little mission, I think I should do that. So yeah, I'm just excited. Each time I get to go out feels like forever from the last trip to the next. Definitely enjoying it more, not like when in the past I just go and and I'm not gonna go on that rant. But yeah, other than that, I guess everything's all cherry. I just gotta take it easy because uncle getting a little bit small kind old. Hopefully I catch a nice fish. No matter what, I'm just excited I'm going. Morning guys. So we are at a super secret spot. Okay, you just gave it away. So yeah, we're on this trail cutting through a golf course. I was a good boy and didn't bring my plugging setup because of my injury, and everyone else has their plugging setup, so I'm deeply saddened. So yeah, there's just one section of this trail that I'll have to take it easy, but other than that, it's a fairly simple walk, nothing too strenuous. Anyway, see you guys at the spot. Note, I'm not wearing my tubbies. I could not find them, but I did have my old working shoes. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the surf is pretty big. The video never does it justice. Woo! So a few hours passed by. It was a pretty slow morning. Peter had a few follows on his first couple casts with the plug, but it never fully committed. Rylan, I believe he had a few chases, and myself, I had a few hits on the fly early on, but after that, after the initial first few casts, it got really slow. So like I said, a few hours went by and I decided to switch it out. I went away from the bubble and fly and I went with the egg sinker and the grub, and yeah, this is the full fight. I'm really regretting the decision to not bring the GoPro on this trip. and there were several reasons why I chose not to. The main reasons was, the first one being is that with tight timing and just little time to prepare, I ultimately decided to not bring it altogether. And since I wasn't bringing my plugging setup, I really didn't have much expectation going into this trip. I was hoping to catch like something cute, to be honest. And then this happened. I get a nice strike. Clearly my camera is quite a ways from me, so you cannot hear my reel screaming, my little 4500 BG. And the reason why I'm taking it lightly is because when I swapped out from Bubble and Fly, my leader on the Bubble and Fly is 60 pounds. When I swapped out to the Egg Sinker and Grub, I went super light, and this is only 12-pound leader. And what I have on the end of this pole could clearly, easily snap my line, and I'm still shocked it didn't. So it was a tug and war battle. My drag was pretty light, and I'm standing there in socks. I don't have tubbies. I thought it'd be a better idea not to wear my shoes to go out there with all these waves, because my shoes are rubber sole. It wouldn't have been pretty. Two, I'm suffering from a hernia still, and so this fight is actually really sore. And you can tell I get impatient right at the end here, because I know it's a good fish. Not only is there the ledge where the waves are crashing, but under the water there's a physical ledge, reef ledge. So it's being hung up on the ledge, and I'm so close to land. A little bit of urgency, a little bit of impatience. You'll see right here. Rylan comes into the rescue. Superman dives it and helps me recover my fish. So yeah, thanks so much to Brother Rylan. I don't think I might have lost it right there at the end if he didn't grab it. The leader was all bust. It was about to snap. What is it? It's a nice one. Yeah, Umilu on the fucking the pumpkin spice. This is the pumpkin spice by Aloha Taco. Holy shit. You know what is funny? This exact grub, you can ask Rick Shane, maybe you saw the video, but that's the one I lost a monster yellow spot on. This one, the orange one. Fucking pumpkin spice! Bro, I went silent. I was like, as soon as it made its first run, I was like, this is big. I was like, yeah, it was hung up on the ledge. That's why once it freed, I started boosting it. I was like, bro, just boost it. Damn! I never expected that. Aloha taco! Woo! Look, I'm stoked, bro. Bro, you got... Bro, you guys gotta catch, bro. I know get fish. They're here, bro. Bro, I'm stoked. I'm gonna call this the hernia omilu. The hernia omilu, bro. The hernia omilu. all my son and my wife asked is for sashimi. I was like, yeah, but you know how hard it is to catch sashimi? Diving, okay, maybe. I feel a little bit more confident. But fishing, bro, I'm stoked. Oh man. Sorry guys, so there is no eating segment of this video. So that last clip of my son eating, I didn't capture it on film, but he was actually eating the whole platter of sashimi. So to bring you guys up to speed with the whole injury, it was probably a couple weeks before the diving for tacos video that I began noticing symptoms of a hernia. It wasn't until a week or so before this trip that I started noticing like discomfort. And after my past experience of having symptoms of serious injury, I decided to go to the doctor and they confirmed that I had a hernia. Fast forward to now, it's been about 2 weeks since I had my surgery and everything went well. I'm in the recovery stages of it. It takes 4 to 6 weeks till I can start picking up heavy stuff. But full recovery, I mean, it depends on each person, but it won't be for another couple months. That sucks. I finally started getting into a routine where I could, dive and fish and stuff, and yeah, just another setback. Luckily, I still have a few more videos in my hard drive for you guys. I'll try to space it out or weekly, but yeah, there might be a little break in videos afterwards. I just want to shout out Aloha Taco once again because the pumpkin spice, I've got my 2 pretty good size hits as of the last few months, maybe almost within the last year on this pumpkin spice. This last one, this omilu, I landed. Prior to this trip, probably several months ago, is the video where Braddah Rick Shane convinces me to pick up the bubble and fly, and I did not regret it. It kind of got me hooked on the whole fly scene. After I finally landed a papio on the fly, I swapped out to this and got pretty nice yellow spot. If you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend you to go check out that video. I'll leave it either up there or somewhere over there, but yeah, go check it out. I'll also leave a link in the description, and it was fun for sure. But again, Shout out to Aloha Taco. These two are by far my favorite. Pumpkin spice, Papio Pearl. With all of that said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what you guys thought. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Toon Life. Till the next video. Cheers, guys.